So next, we've got the average day template. This is very self-explanatory, but basically you are letting your audience know that you understand where they are currently, what their average day looks like, and that it's not what they actually want their average day to look like. So you're going to kind of talk about their day to day. And like I said, this is where you actually show them that you know what they're going through, and then you can talk about your solution. Okay, let's go to the average day. So you're going to state a question or a statement or question um, that is about their main pain point or challenge. And I say main because this is the one that needs to relate directly to what your quiz is and what your offer is, okay? And or what your offer is. You don't just want to say any old thing that's kind of related or general. You want to make sure that it is completely relevant, because when you go down the line of the ad copy, you are going to speak on that, right? So you want to make sure that you are always talking about the pain point or the challenge or the goal that you can actually help get to. And then you're going to state why that's the case, meaning why they're actually going through what they're going through. Then you're going to take them through their day to day. So again, so that they know that you understand them. You're going to talk about the problem with the way that they are currently thinking about their problem, and or the way that they are currently going through their day, and also talk about what's stopping them from moving forward. And this all helps you build rapport with them so that they know that you know what you're talking about. Like basically you want them to say, oh my God, they are reading my mind, right? So then you're going to set up the future pace, which again is you painting the amazing picture of what their after state can look like, painting the picture that their dreams can absolutely come true if they work with your solution, right? So then you're going to explain what they want in a sentence or in bullets, and then you're going to present your solution and then your call to action. So I also want to remind you that this is a template. This is not set in stone. I want you to make sure that do what feels right to you. Just have a conversation, right? Um, it's going to, I promise it will get easier. And I know that these are ads and that they are a little bit scary. And it's like, oh my goodness, but what if it doesn't work? It's okay. You either win or you learn. So sometimes, like your ad copy, I'm going to say is about like your third or fourth line of defense, okay? Because people look at your image before they look at your ad copy. So if your ad isn't performing, we typically look at the image before we look at the ad copy, or before we even try to change the ad copy. So let me see. Average day, I think I only have one example. Okay, yeah. So one example of average day. Um, you have a great product or service, but not enough people know about it. That's because you're so busy being, and that should be a dot, dot, dot. Or actually, what would be great here would be for me to put this as bullets, right? Because it's easier to read, minus the, what do you call those things? The commas. So like this is what it should look like. So that's because you're so busy being the designer, the visionary, the educator, the copywriter, the marketing manager, and the free entertainment every day on social media. And I hate to say that all that effort is probably never going to yield the massive growth that you want to see in your business. I'm not saying it's impossible, but what if you could predict how many sales you would make or how much your audience would grow? And side note, the what if you could is a great way to kind of paint a picture for them. So then I'm asking the question again. What if you could automate your visibility so that you could stay in front of your audience even when you're not working, and it result in reaching more people, growing your email list, filling your coaching program, and making more sales? Obviously, I'm talking to coaches, right? and making more sales on autopilot. Because again, remember, my audience is here for the passive income. So then I let them know you can. It's possible with the right ad strategy. And again, this is a general solution. This is not my solution yet, but we're getting there. And so then I say, but Ashleigh, I don't know how to use Facebook ads, because everybody freaks out about Facebook ads because nobody knows how to use them. Obviously, you don't. You're not supposed to know. Um, but and then I go on to say, I know you don't, and I'm going to teach you. Absolutely Ads is my brand new course designed for people who don't know what the F they're doing, but are ready to roll their sleeves up and transform their business. Yep, you heard me right. Ads will change everything for you if you know what you're doing. Absolutely Ads is a step-by-step strategy I use for my own business. And then I actually qualify myself by talking about my clients and how much they've made and what kind of businesses they have. And then I say I'm teaching you everything without the hustle and the hustling every day on social media, because I know that my clients do not want to do that, right? And then this actually kind of goes into a little bit of status right here, this line. Are you ready to stop trying to do it all and finally step into your CEO shoes? Because a lot of the conversation around owning your own business and being a CEO is that the CEO is here for the big picture. So when you're in your business, you're working in your business, you are not focusing on the big picture. You are focusing on the day to day, and you're getting run down. You're in the weeds. You're tired. Like everything is going on and you're frustrated and overwhelmed. So you can't be a CEO if you are doing all of that, because your duties are different. So that's kind of where the status kind of comes in here. So I kind of threw that in there, and then I say, thought so. See you inside of Absolutely Ads. So I'm very presumptuous in here, but when it comes to the average day, I know exactly what they're going through. I've been through this. It sucks. So I can speak to that. And typically, at some point, we are or have been our ideal audience. So you understanding where you were at this point, or at a certain point that you're helping your audience with, you thinking about where you were can absolutely help you when you're writing your copy.